welcome to my channel. This is Elian Lace Wig Factory, and I've not really done a detailed video for a while now, so I decided after I monetized my videos, yay, thank you so much for your support and all the subscriptions. I've been able to monetize my videos, and I'm really excited about it. And so if this is your first time of clicking on my video to watch, do give me a thumbs up. If you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for your support, and I hope you've been learning a lot so far. So please, for the ads that keep showing that may be coming up while watching this tutorial, please do ensure you watched the ads to the end. Don't skip any of the ads, because that's how I make my money. So I'm going to be giving you people good value. Okay, I'm going to be giving you detailed tutorials on a lot of things that has to do with lace wigs. Okay, and in return, please do hit the thumbs up button, and also don't skip the ads. Okay, so let's jump right into this video. We've been into this business for a while, yes, so I decided, and I've been buying a whole lot of nets. In fact, I think from online I've purchased as many as possible from different suppliers. What you're seeing here, okay, all you're seeing here, I don't know if you guys can see everything I have right here. I think I got each of these Swiss lace nets from different suppliers, and I'm going to be talking to you guys about all of them. I actually took my time to do this so we could end up working with the, giving our customers the best. That was why I had to spend lots of money trying to, get the best lace to work with, especially when it comes to lace wigs. Okay, so on this session, what we have here are all Swiss lace, except for this particular one here. What we have here is Korean lace. This is Korean lace. What I noticed, the difference from this, okay, let's talk about the Swiss lace net first. The Swiss lace nets, I noticed some are actually hard, that the texture is hard, while there are some that are just about medium. Then we have the very soft ones. Okay, if you want your wig to give it the best structure on the head, like the best fitting on the head, I would advise you to go for a strong Swiss lace. It gives a very nice structure for wigs. But if you're looking for something that would blend more, I would advise you to go for a medium thick lace net, or the soft one, or as well you can go for the HD. Okay, so another thing I need you to understand here is when it comes to the hard ones, the hard Swiss lace nets, note that the hard Swiss lace nets cannot be bleached, and they cannot be dyed. Like, you can't change their color. Okay, you cannot change their color. But for these other ones, I call them the original ones, you can actually change their color. Like, you can dye them to any color of your choice. But the hard ones, you have to work with what you have here, or you can use foundation, or powder or a lace tint to adjust the color to suit your skin tone. So as you can see here, we have this is a reddish brown color. I don't know what's showing on the screen. Yeah, I think to a large extent that's the real color, reddish brown. This one has a little bit of green tint to it, but it's not that bad, because let's see how this one blends into my skin. I think I prefer working with a lot of reddish brown tones, because they tend to blend into the skin better than others. So this one has a little brown, green undertone to it. It's not bad as well. You can also use it, and like I said earlier, some of these thick ones, some are thicker. I'll put the link of my tutorial on lace denier in the description box, so you can watch it. You'll notice when it comes to these ones, that's a thick Swiss lace, you'll notice that some of them are actually thicker. That's talking about the thick ones, that the hard textured ones. You notice that some of them are even thicker than the others, talking about the denier, which means that the denier of some of these hard Swiss lace is actually thicker than the others. If I'm to advise, I would advise you to go for the thinner one, and of course they are less expensive than the soft ones. Okay, now another thing, what determines the price, the cost of a lace, is the quality. Talking about the denier, if the denier is thinner, it's more expensive. Okay, and if the denier is thicker, it's less expensive. And the thinner the denier, the more transparent the lace is. I'm going to link the video where I talked about this denier. I talked about it to details. I'll link the video in the description box, so you can take your time and watch it. Okay, so that is what we have here. You can also, we have a lighter shade here. So everything on this part I got from a supplier. Okay, I got all this from a supplier. This is also a Swiss lace net, but this is the thinner version of this other type over here. This one can be dyed, remember, like I said. So now this one you can get within the range of maybe 5,000 per yard, 4,000 per yard, and so on. But for this other one, the thinner ones, this medium dense denier, you can get it for about, some people sell 6,500, some people sell 7,000, and the rest, and it comes in different colors as well. Like we have here, you can see this is the same as this. You can see it comes in different colors, but in as much as it comes in different colors, you can still alter the color by using dye. Okay, and these one, of course, like I said earlier, they blend better than the thick ones. Then in my next video, I'm going to be talking about the shape of these holes, because the lace you're using, most of this lace comes in majorly 2 different hole shapes. So we're going to be talking about and the best to work with. Okay, so I also got this from another supplier, and you can see the color variety. A lot of suppliers actually they sell these thick ones. Okay, that's why I find them quite affordable. And for those of you asking me, they keep sending me WhatsApp messages if they can use what's it called, if they can use veil net, that's from a tailor shop. Hell no, that's not what you use for ventilating. Please, you use this. Is designed for your lace wig, so this is what you use for it, so get the most natural finish. Okay, so you can see this as well. I got this from a supplier as well. I got this from a supplier, okay, in China. I got this from a supplier in China. You can see it comes in different colors. Here it says transparent 0.25 yard. It comes, I just bought quarter yard to see if it's something I would work with, but after saying that, I'm not sure I would want to work with this, because personally I don't like the thick ones. Okay, I don't like the thick ones. But the good thing about this lace is that it comes in so many different colors, so many different colors. So no matter how dark you are, you definitely find your color. So this lace here, I also got from the supplier. It's also a Swiss lace net, and I can't really remember. Yeah, I can't really remember the particular type, but from when I touch it, it feels. I bought this actually. I bought it from the supplier at I think about 11,000 for half a yard. That's what I bought, and when I received the package, I was very disappointed. It wasn't really what what I was expecting. But the good thing about it is that it comes even in this very dark shade for people that are very dark skin tone. So yeah, now let's move ahead to this other side. What do we have here? Okay, these under sets of lace. This one came on the guy's website. He called them HD laces, but hell no, this is not HD. This is not HD lace. It is not HD lace, please guys. This is not HD lace. This is just a regular Swiss lace net, and I can't remember how much I bought it, but I know I bought it. It was worth a lot of money, So talking about what we have here, this is big hole net. Note that when you're using this type of net, this is also a Swiss lace net, but the holes are bigger. As you can see, they are way bigger. And if I should compare them, if I should compare this now to this, you can see the holes. The hole here is way bigger than this other one, right? So if you're making use of this type of net, don't expect to get maximum density. The density should be maybe around even 60% or so. It should be very, it can't be as full as this. The bigger the net, the less hair that can go into the wig. Okay, yeah. So talking about this also is a HD lace I got from a vendor online, and this particular one I'm not very satisfied, although it's not bad at all. It's not bad. You can see how transparent it is, but I doubt it is original HD lace, but it can actually pass for HD lace, and the holes are very perfect for maximum density. Then we have, okay, this is thin lace. Okay, this is thin Swiss lace. Now I'm going to be showing you guys, we ran out of we don't have the HD lace in stock right now, because I sold the last one, and due to this holiday and all that, I've not been able to restock. So this is the original HD lace. You can see what it's like. You can, when you look at it, as if it has color, but then when you place it on the skin, it just completely disappears. Okay, so you can also change this color. You can change it to blend more into your skin tone, but note that HD laces are not durable, so they are not best. It's not the best to work with when you're doing a braided wig unit. Then I also went a step forward to get some silk bases. I'm going to be going into details on this later, how to ventilate on this. This actually appears more natural than the lace foundations. Okay, when I mean foundation, I'm talking about the bases. All these are bases for your hairs, right? So this one appears most natural, although this is the color I got, but I'm going to try to see if I can change the color, if I can alter the color. So you can see we also got it in another color. It's actually under supplier that gave me this sample in another color. Then another thing I also got was this monofilament. This one is also but this one gives you very full coverage, and it appears even more natural, because when you're ventilating this, it has to be only one strand that goes into this. We're going to go into details when it comes to all this. I know to you guys maybe it's looking strange, but I'm going to show you how to ventilate on all of this later. But for now, we're just going to be focusing on the Swiss lace nets. Okay, now be careful. I ordered for for HD lace, and one supplier sent me this, guys. I was so disappointed. How can this in this world be HD? This is not HD, and I got it quite affordable. It wasn't. I just decided to try it out, so you have to be careful and watch out for suppliers like this. Okay. Yep. So what do we have here? Okay, this also, and this HD lace, the one I showed you guys, it's not from China. This is from Switzerland. This is from Switzerland. This HD lace is from Switzerland. Then we have some other ones. These ones are stretchy lace. You use them for your wig making, but at this moment we don't really need them. We don't really need to talk about this. We don't need to go into details here. I bought them also in different colors. Sometimes I use them for making full lace wigs, depending on what the customer wants, you know. And then this is what we have here is I'm sorry, my stick-on nail just keeps, you know, coming out. I don't know why, and I keep pushing it backwards. But over here we have this diamond lace. This diamond lace, what they are used for is for padding. You can use it to pad your lace for a more natural finish, for a more natural look. You can see this net here. This net is already padded. That's for some of you that may want to buy. Okay, for those of you that may want to buy this, once you apply this diamond net to it, it gives it a more natural finish. So for those of you that may want to buy, do call the number on the screen, and please. When you use this, I know you must have seen some closures with this padded stuff at the back of it. It just to make it look like skin. That's why they add this. So we also have them in different colors. Okay, talking about this particular, I forgot to also mention this one, the Korean lace I talked about. The Korean lace is thinner. It's actually thinner than this regular Swiss lace. The Korean lace, and as you can see, you notice that. Okay, let me compare this to, so you'd see what I'm talking about. You notice that the Korean lace has a little more shine or sheen to it. You can see it's a bit more shiny than this other one, okay, than the regular Swiss lace net. You can see that. So it's less. The denier is also less, and I like the colors. I really love the colors the Korean lace comes in. Sorry, I removed my sticker lace, but I just remembered I hadn't talked about the Korean lace. That was why I had to come back to talk about that. Yeah, so guys, we also have this beard lace here. You can see, I think it's like the most transparent I've ever come across when it comes to laces. It's very transparent. So we also have this for sale in case you're interested in making beards and the rest. So yeah, we're done with this tutorial. I hope you learned something. Did I make any sense? I'm just trying to help you guys to know the type of lace to purchase when you're, you know, trying to order for lace for your lace wig. Yeah. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video where I'll be talking about different holes and the best and the density each hole is going to give you, and the best you can use for whatever wig units you're going for, be it braided wig unit, be it the normal weave, you know, weave on wig unit and the rest. Yeah, so have a nice time. Love you guys. See you in my next video. Bye bye.